Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Modern Grind. Today we're going to be playing some Modern and we're going to be looking at the new Final Fantasy spoilers. But first, if you enjoy Godwin's content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more support the channel, $1 a month gets your name up on the board, and you know helps me go to these big tournaments, helps me do all these videos. Alpha Rodin, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, The Dearth New, ADDY100K, Jared Munsterman, and Annan. All those legends are up on the board, and you can be up on the board too. If you go over to the memberships tab and click subscribe. Now, back to what really matters. The regalia. You can look at this card and tell me that it doesn't look like a Maserati, or you can look at this card and tell me that it looks like a Maserati. I feel like this card is just a Maserati. Honestly, if you look at a picture of a Maserati, I don't know how to spell, but we're going to try. Yeah, like look at this. So look at this picture. Or even better, look at this picture. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked on it. Yeah, look at this picture. And now look at this picture. Look at this picture. And now look at this picture. You can tell me it's not a Maserati, but you'd be lying. So, I have to do a mic check real quick. This is why we do mic checks, because we would have caught it right off the bat.
So what I want to do is I want to...
You got it?
Because we would have caught it right off the bat.
Perfect. Okay. Now, the issue with this card is not gameplay. This is a card that works incredibly well. It's a aggressive threat. It has haste. It can be created with one creature. So if you have anything in play when you play it, immediately levels up your 1/1 into a 4/4 with haste. Attack trigger, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you hit a land. Put that card on the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, if we don't look at the art, this card's amazing. If we look at the art, like there's a yellow stripe on the road. It's like really like it gives me Speed Racer vibes, and I don't mind Final Fantasy. I have no issue with the set. I think this is a really well done set, and they've knocked it out of the park because they worked really hard on getting it right. This card, though, for all the things that it does right, it's got a good mana to power toughness ratio. It's got a low crew cost. It's got haste, so it can immediately get the attack trigger. It's an attack trigger, so it has all of the correct knobs to be played. I look at this art, though, and I'm saying no one's going to play this card. Like, they're going to play it, and they're going to really hope that they don't have to look at this art. Because this art just literally looks, look, ready? This. It's just a Maserati. The art is actually the same. Like, if you see a difference, you tell me. Tell me what the difference between this and this. Look, I'll find a convertible. It'll be even closer. Yeah. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect match. Look at this. Look at this. No, look at this. So I think they flew a little bit too close to the mark. But this card is amazing. It's gonna see play eternally. Commander probably all-star because it makes sure that you hit a land. Just a good card. I would love this card if the art was different, but the art is so jarring. It just looks exactly like a Maserati. Which is okay, but that's not what Magic should be looking for, right? Anyways, we're going to keep going. Weapons Vendor is a great card. This is an example of a way to equip your expensive equip cost creatures to things faster. A lot of things cheat equipment into play with the, oh, you have to pay your equip costs. That's how you're going to slow the card down. Not with Weapons Vendor. It's basically Pure Steel Paladin that you can play in Pioneer and Standard. It's a 4-mana 2/2. When it ETBs, you draw. And then at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control an equipment, you may pay a colorless. If you do, you attach that equipment to target creature you control. Or attach target equipment to target creature you control. So you just go, hey, that, beginning of combat, you pick it up and you swing it. I think this card's really good, even though it's a common. It's going to be kind of insane. Pauper All-Star, calling it right now. World Map. This is basically, they couldn't give us literal expedition map because so what they did was they gave us a land. They gave us a map that can get a basic land for 1 colorless in tap sack, Or you can pay 3 colorless or 3 generic tap sack. Then you search your library for any land and put it in your hand. Does not ramp them into play, but it allows you to grab whatever utility land you need. You're fixing. I saw this card and I thought Tron, but you really don't like. Expedition map is strictly better in most situations. Reach of the Horizon is an explosive vegetation that can grab town cards. So it's kind of interesting. It's the new take on Cirticulous Route, which was the one that could grab gates. They're gonna be good in their own decks. We got some, and speaking of towns, we have some cycle of common town lands that are tapped duels. Ignis Scientia is 3 mana for a 2/2. It's a legendary creature human advisor. When it enters, you look at the top 6 of your library. You may put a land from among them on the battlefield tapped, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. That part's dumb. This part's less dumb. 3 mana tap, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature, make a food. I feel like for flavor-wise, his first ability should jive better with that second ability, but it doesn't. It just really doesn't. But again, it's an uncommon, so we're not going to be asking for a lot. Prompt 2 Argentum. I thought that this was like Latin for like a random photo, because look, he's taking a random photo, and impromptu Argentum is like modification. He could be taking like a random modification to like the scenery by taking a photo. I don't know. People told me that this is actually the name of this character. Prompto is actually the, even though I thought the blonde guy with spiky hair was Cloud. But I just need to play more of the game. I can't wait for Memorial Day on Monday. I'm going to play Final Fantasy because everybody got to poll on what random game I would be playing on Monday. And it was either Oblivion Remastered or Final Fantasy. I think Crusaders 2 is on there too, because I've been having a lot of fun with that game recently. So if you want to see me play a certain Final Fantasy, or you want to see me on Monday. Okay. And we're back. Perfect. Well, the Wi-Fi cut out, so I don't remember exactly where we stopped. We're just going to go really fast through all these spoilers then. Basically, Igneous Scientia is a 3 mana 2/2 flips cards until you hit a land. You put it in the battlefield tap, then the rest on the bottom, and can exile cards to make food. Ooh, I have to share my screen. Entire screen. Super high level. The fastest spoilers you've ever seen. The Regalia is just a Maserati that goes vroom and drives your opponent over. Also, on attack, you fill cards till you hit a land, any land, and you put it into play. Then, Weapons Vendor is a 4 mana. That's the new Sigardizade, but instead of an ETB, it's at the beginning of combat. You can pay a colorless and you just put your biggest equipment onto a creature. Reach the Horizon is an explosive vegetation for towns. Speaking of towns. World map is kind of like Expedition map, but a little bit worse, but for Standard and Pioneer. Ignis Scientia is flips till you hit a land in the top 6. It goes in the battlefield tapped, rest in the bottom in a random order. Prompt 2 Argentum is kind of cool because it's a guy taking a selfie. It's so funny. Vane's Treachery. This has to be the son. This has to be the father. He must have killed his father for his throne. Good flavor. The Lunar Whale is a future sight that's on a vehicle, and you can cast spells only if you attacked with it. Gold Saucer, Tella, super cool cards. This is Van, Freedom Seeking Boy, which is basically Ragavan. It's whenever one or more Scout, Pirate, and or Rogues you control deal combat damage to a player, exile top card of that player's library. You may cast it, and if you do not, you create a treasure token. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, you put a 1/1 card on each Scout, Pirate, and Rogue you control. So, super cool card. If you have like Pirate, Rogue theme on 1, 2, and 3, you're just able to, on curve, play this, steal a card from them, not cast it, make a treasure. If you do cast it, you get to put counters on all your things. Stolen Uniform is you choose target creature you control and target equipment. You gain control of the equipment and attach it to a random thing. So you're able to basically take the equipment off one of their you get to take one of the equipment off one of their creatures, smack them with something big, and then when you when you lose control of the equipment, basically when it goes back to them, then it's tapped or not tapped. It's unattached, so they have to re-equip it, taxing their mana more. Ancient Adamantois is 8 mana for an 8/10 with Vigilance and Ward 3. Damage isn't removed from this creature during cleanup steps. All damage would be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. When this creature dies, exile it and create 10 tapped treasure tokens. This card is actually insane. If you're able to somehow give it indestructible or flicker it before it can die over and over again, you're basically indestructible. Besides that, Hunt the Mark is cool. All these rest of these cards are pretty exceptional to write home about. This is a 2-mana 2/2 with lifelink. When it attacks, you can remove a lore counter from each of any number of sagas. And if you do, you put a woman counter on her for each counter removed this way. So lots of really cool stuff. Omega is really cool. It's a 7-mana 8/8. When it enters for each opponent, you tap it one target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Put X stun counters on each of those permanents, and you gain X life or X the number of non-basics you control. So lots of really cool cards got spoiled. Those are basically the spoilers I just wanted to go over real fast for y'all. Took us a couple tries, but we got there. Now we can go back into the modern grind, which is where we want to be. But we had to go over them for you. Now, is there a showcase challenge recently? So we're down 2 matches, so we got some fighting to do. I'm gonna step outside real quick. I'll be right back to start the match. See if we can attack. Oh. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Play a match. So in order to get our ticks back, we got to go 3-0. We can do it. That's a good challenge. Time to lock in. Although, to be fair, both of those matches that we lost were pretty close. We punted pretty hard in both of them. Better. Put the key back. Go get a mountain. Go ahead. It's affinity, eh? All right, let's settle in. Oof, that's pretty good. That is really good, though. Yes, I'd like to pay 2, get the snoop in play. Pile driver is pretty good. They probably have a pithing needle, so. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, that's an 8-8 with haste. Oh, Crater Maker is so good. Play the land. Just cast the Crater Maker. Oh, perfect. Perfecto. We don't even really want to crack it. I mean, I guess we could take away one of their mana sources. But we win next turn if this resolves. And if they get a Pithing Needle, we can sack the Crater Maker. But I think we're in a pretty good spot. Equip the Shadow Spear, sure. Really well played by my opponent, because even if I block for 2, they still trample over for 9. So this does force me to shuffle my library. Go get a mountain. Then we'll go to blocks. We'll block. Before damage. Blow up the Shadow Spear. So I already blocked it, and it does not have trample. So nothing happens. What do we lose to? I don't think they have anything. So we're just gonna play the Harbinger, try to combo it. We're not gonna play into some stupid stuff. Yes, I would like to put a Kiki Jiki on top. Tap my Snoop to target my Snoop to make a hasty Snoop. That Snoop can target Snoop, make a hasty Snoop, and make 800 million tapped Snoops, one untapped Snoop at the end. That untapped Snoop will tap to target the Harbinger to change the top card from a conspicuous Snoop to the Sling Gang I have in my hand, which I have 2 of. Sack a goblin, target player loses life, you gain a life is the line that matters. All your Snoops can then sack themselves to drain gain. Okay. Wait. What happened? But I won. But why did he win? Oh, I won against it's W against him, and he conceded the match. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we got a fast win. That was faster than I expected. Crater Maker real good. Crater Maker and Trash Master win me so many games. Because artifacts are busted. To quote my good friend Trash Master, folks around here are in love with their contraptions. It does them good to smash one every once in a while. Or every so often. Every so often it does them some good to just smash them. Yeah, we'll go first. This is a bad hand. Even with Cavern Vial. Even if we top deck a land, this hand is still bad. No way. Okay, it's better than the other two. Bottom both are 4-drops? That can't be right. This is our only removal. This is a bog. Let's do it like this. If we flood, we have the ringleader. Go crazy. All right, so I think they're on control or Murktide. So I'm just going to play my Mog uncounterable. Pass it over. Sure. This is crazy. What they're doing is crazy. Land. That's Grape Shot's insane. They're playing Storm. If they're playing Storm, we want to bog them. We want to bog them so bad. Exile their graveyard. Go to combat. Go ahead. Is this Gift Storm? Okay, there's the Row. In response, I'd like to kill the Row. Gifts. So now I'm gonna have 6 because I don't have any other responses. Now they stock up. Ooh, another Row. Okay. Stock up. Okay. What's really cool is if we hit a land. Never mind. It was close. They can't -8 though, and I think we can kill their Row next turn. We attack it, then we shoot it. And so now we can't kill Row. Let's see another. Okay, so this is good. If we go Sting Scourger, target nothing. Munitions, shoot for 3, attack for 3, put it at 1. I think that's just as good as just hard casting a Ringleader. And killing them next turn. So if we attack their face, put them to 5. If I attack the Row, they can't downtick. Without losing the Row. I think I like attacking the Row for 5, putting it to 2. They have to trade the Row with my heart trawler if they want to. And then next turn, even if they take up their row to 3, I can munitions kill it and then attack them for 5. Although game 1 against Storm is never a good spot. It's like always pretty tough because you have either dead cards in your hand or they go really, really fast. Thankfully, our opponent's kind of just been playing like a blue-red, I don't want to say control, but like mid-range deck right now. Doesn't really feel like Storm, thankfully. Takes it up. Pyretic. Metamorphose. Okay, actual factual gifts. They get Manamorphose, 2 rituals, and Past in Flames. I remember these piles. Take away the card selection. Yeah, Past in Flames. Mm-hmm. Opponent's gonna be doing something pretty cool. I'm glad we're getting it on camera. Past in Flames allows you to give all your spells in the graveyard flashbacks. So you're able to re-chain these rituals together. So the mana reducer in route is really important. I guess there's a world where we should have attacked them, but game 1 against Storm is never where you want to be, honestly. Maybe. Maybe. I was gonna say that's a brawl. It's goblin time. Hey, appreciate you dropping in, boss. How's your day going? No. Ooh. We did play rounds tonight at the Borzak game, and we tried to record it. Forgot to bring the stuff, the equipment to record. Oh, I will concede. Opponent puts the grape shot triggers the stack. They don't need to target me for all. This is enough. Game 2. Ley lines. Not chalice. Dampening spheres. Cutting vials and tar flares. Basically, but cut the Boros cards, and then we cut the vials. I would like to go first. I would like a ley line, please. Nope. Mulligan. Nope. But this hand is okay, I guess. Doesn't turn 4s, which is not fast enough. Opponent has decided to keep a 7. Okay, well, let's try it. Bottoming. Bottom the third land. Because we'll probably surveil one to the top. Pass through our turn, go to their end step. Get the theater, trigger. Been a matron. Well, this is going to be awkward. I knew it. So we should have bottomed this matron, which is crazy. But this is why you watch me, because I make mistakes, so you don't have to. Beautiful land here. Not tapping out. Playing it smart. There's a land on top. Beautiful. I guess we'll yield and attack. And now on their turn, we're holding the buttons, making sure everything's working. Really bad spot, but we're going to be hanging by the seat of our pants until we get to game 3. So they're doing math on whether or not they can go off just naturally with spells. No cost reducers required. Combat, main, end. Okay. I would like to shock to play the Harbinger. Hey, if I die, I die. I can also matron, grab Harbinger, and then cast it the following turn. Now you bolt my snoop. Tap to target. Tap to target. Tap to target. Copy. Yes. Go get a Mog Mob. Bolt. 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 Game 3. Okay, that was a really stressful one. I like the board though. We cut the not league details. I like the board though. We cut the chain roller and the tar fire and the Chthonian because those are for Boros. And we bring in 4 ley line, and then we bring in 3 dampening sphere because we cut our 4 vials. So it's like a dance. The sideboarding is a dance. And you kind of got to be like knowing what cards you are like okay with not drawing. It's tough. Sideboarding is one of the arts. It's a mini game inside of Magic, and it's just so much fun. Play game 1, and you get to play game 2 and 3. This hand's way too slow. Opponent's gonna be doing something cool, and we need to be able to stop them. So we're gonna mulligan. Even though I guess you could grab Snoop. The issue is they're just gonna go crazy. In a good way. They're gonna. Let's see what our opponent did. So they mulligan to 6. Aha. We also mulligan and we find good cards. I think that we bottom the ringleader. Getting to 4 mana is not really going to happen. And Harbinger can always put it on top if we need it. And I wouldn't keep ringleader over anything else in this hand. I'd rather have my 2 lands first. Like this so that I can cast this on, or this on 2. The ley line is the best card, and then tutor for whatever I need. Pile driver is the best attacker. Let's keep this hand bottom of the ringleader. Pre-games. Opponent gets to go crazy. The only thing I understand is what I feel. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Play the arena first. They can unsummon my Leyline, I guess. Not unsummon, what's the term? Into the Flood Maw. Maybe. Oh, my neck. Spend all day looking down. Have to have better posture. I'm just stretching. I'm sorry. Oh, so important to stretch. That's good. Go to mine. Goblin. Colorless red sphere. Okay, so now you can have your brawl and your graveyard, but you have to be taxed. You must pay the tax. An ancient threat and relic. It has spent thousands of years doing absolutely nothing. 10,000 years. It's pretty epic flavor. Oh, sure. Let's do it. Beats. Brawl. Chief of Compliance beats. Snoop's really good. Red. Next turn I can play Harbinger. They sink my Leyline in response. Okay. I have a Patrick Mons on top. Gifts? Mm-hmm. I think this is fine because if they grab mana, we just give them mana, put the value cards in the graveyard. So we'll put Manamorphose and Ral in the bin. And they can go Ritual, but the spell after that will cost 4 more in addition to what it is. Oh, yeah, also their spells don't cost 1 more. Or their spells don't cost 1 anymore. Really good draw. But what I'm going to do is just be really simple here. Combo. And this is versus Gift Storm, which is super consistent, super high power. If we can do this against Gift Storm, we might have a chance. Is Modern Healing? We played against Boggles 2 days ago. Murder. GG, opponent. Well played. Okay. 1-0 into 2-1 into deep breath. Reset. 2-2 is another day in the office. Now you just get to play one for fun. It's crazy how I haven't seen any Boros or Eldrazi. It's kind of like people are just trying to have fun and do what they want, which I respect a lot. I think that overall it's good for Magic when people are just doing the thing that makes them happy. When you try to get too into winning and metagames and, you know, all the numbers of it, it kind of takes away from the fact that this is a beautiful game that's shared with two like-minded individuals, and that's just hard to find nowadays. Something that allows people to come together and learn about each other and grow a community. I mean, hell, I started this channel last year and we're almost at 3,000 subscribers. If you're not there, or if you're not subscribed, smash that button, hit like and subscribe, please. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. It means the world to me. Oh. Did we speak too soon? Did we summon the Boros out of the ether? I think we did. Bring it, Boros. I'm not scared of no Boros. Let's go mountain. Pass. You can take a Kyuji. I guarantee you. I somehow have a feeling that Kikijigi is on top of my library. Prove me wrong. Sling Gang Lieutenant. Okay. It was an expensive goblin. Okay, so... Ooh, is this Naya? Naya Energy? I actually watched my friend Ryan Reynolds, no relation, play this deck recently. It was super cool. Okay, hey, that's a goblin. I can't feel bad if I lose to a goblin. Cavern on Goblin. Let's just get Snoop down. It's kind of a lightning rod removal, but that's fine. We want them to kind of slow down a little bit, use their removal spells on my creatures. We could have played the battle cry here, but Skirk on top is good. Getting the Snoop down gives us the highest potential upside. I guess we don't want to yield, just we want to be able to fizzle the energy so they can't just jump a Guide of Souls. Pitch, Thraben Charm, Plains. That means they have a bunch of removal, probably. Or they don't care, and they're filling up their bin for Flage. Pretty good. So if we played Battle Cry, we could play next turn we could go Matron. Well, I guess we can't go Matron plus Skirk because that's 4 mana. We haven't missed the land drop. I know I'm at 18, but I feel very dead. Maybe. It's funny how if you know the play patterns, you can kind of tell when you're dead, even if you're not dead. It's like, okay, I don't literally die here, but I'm very close. He took the Skirk off the top, which is good. I could just jam another. A Bog would be the best draw. Also, a Snoop would be pretty good. Snoop and a Harbinger, I think, still wins me this game. So they played the Skirk just to sack the Skirk to the Ajani. Vial's a little bit too slow. Get a Chain Whirler down. Yield. Chain Whirler triggers really good because it hits everything, and this can also eat anything. The issue is now they're able to kill the Chain Whirler if they have one other creature in hand. They can also escape a Hasty Flame. Instead, they just decide to play the Ocelot and uptick the Ajani, kill the Chain Whirler. Slam in. Next turn, they have the opportunity to go Hasty Flage if they need to. Otherwise, they just win with the damage they have on board. I'll be here, stay a while. Well, it's been really hectic at work recently, so my brain's like, whoa. Sorry if I keep looking like I'm crazy. Trying to stay awake. All right, so opponent's done all the cool things. Question is, are we dead? Answer: yes. I would like to play this Goblin Ringleader though, just cause. No particular reason. I just love Goblin Ringleader. Yep. Patchstick Mons is good. Although I do die, I'll give them the catharsis of winning through combat damage. It's one of the best feelings in Magic, honestly, so why take it from someone? No. We don't have to wait very long because Hasty Flage is going to go ding dong. Oh, I heard somebody ordered a Uro. Uro, but it lightning bolts your opponent. Nothing bad's going to happen. Oh, my back. Oh, okay, so I don't have any blockers. They zero a Johnny to dull my face. I go to 6. They go to combat, they swing out, they attack trigger on the flage, puts me to 3. Make a treasure. And I am so dead. Oh yeah. Okay. Good old Boros. So let's have, I guess it's just the chalices. Trim. Pile driver's really bad here. I guess we'd rather have a wart than trash master. Let's try it like that. Yeah. Let's go get a mountain and get this file down. Go ahead. Maybe. Pending. Yes. All right, I can still found my surveillant and I got my deck thing, so this is good. I can hold the trawler to answer a flage out of the grave. The matron can grab ringleader if I need to. Sling gang stops my. Oh wow, vial's really good. So get it out of here. I mean that is an answer for chalice. Rockets Theater, yes. Bin a land. Draw. Okay, there's shocking to 15. Playing a pyro. Pitch double galvanic. Matron to grab. Grab the chain roller. Go ahead. Maybe. I'm gonna die to these elementals and they look just like goblins. Oh, my back. Just stretching my back. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. Everybody should stretch more. Everybody get up. If you don't say. I never saw that coming. So they already get to make an elemental fly. So the Chamberlain only kills one thing now. Which is going to be hard to race. And I'm sure that's the idea. Black Harbinger. Okay. We go get this unsummon. Oh, we took the sting scourger. I was gonna say we took the sting scourger out. I feel really stupid. That's on top. Play this. Do not shock. The unsummon can put the elemental back in their hand, which just makes it go away forever. Flage is really good. I think we have a pretty good sequence here for next turn. We go, yes, I'd like to shock. Then we go Sting Scourger. Cast a bog. Bog you. Good. Been another Flage. Been an arena. Okay. Yeah, Johnny's the perfect card because it gives them 2 energy and they can jump their Season Pyromancer to deal 4 in the air. Quite good. Fable's good too. So just attack with the Season Pyromancer, make it fly. So 4/4 now. No blocks. Sting Scourger's very gone. So if I play Sling Gang, make 2 creatures. I'm very short, but I'm gonna try. They have no mana, so I'm just gonna yield to their turn. No attacks. If they have a good way to kill a cat, then they can forcibly flip their Johnny and then shoot me. Or this flyer is just gonna get there. Ooh, good game, opponent. Hey, to die to Goblin Bombardment and Fable of the Mirror Breaker, those are goblins. I'll take that any day of the week. Maybe. What else are they going to cast? Oh, there's a second Flage? I could see it. Second Flage. Oh. Wrath of the Skies, X1. Gets 1 energy. I'll sack a goblin. Sack a goblin. Yeah, this is pretty good. drain. And then they just gonna take a screenshot of this. Even though we're losing the game, it's just cool to take these moments and just hold them. Then they can just zero a Johnny. Well played, opponent. Well played. GG's. Well, we finished 2-3. That balances out with the 3-2 we had 2 days ago. So we averaged out to 3-3, or we got 3-3, which averages out to 1-1, equivalency to 2-2. Another day in the office. If you enjoy Goblin's content, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. We're gonna be working on a couple new brews coming up soon, so stay tuned for those. This is the list that we played tonight. If I could go back, I think these cards are too cute. I think they could be pyroclasms or potentially other things for different matchups. I like trimming this, and this is what I did tonight, so I'm going to do it. Then we play Boil, because we lost to 2 Merfolk players back-to-back. We don't play Boil. Okay, we have to buy Boils. It was a Vexing Bauble. Yeah, so we played 2 Vexing Baubles. We can say instead of Blood Moon, we played Meltdown. Yeah, and I currently don't own Boils, but it would be a 1-1 split with Blood Moon and Boil. Very similar cards, do very similar things in certain matchups, but are better in certain matchups as well. So yeah, that's how I would, if I got to change the deck, I would probably do that. Go up or down Swamp. Up an Arid Mesa. Up a mountain. I guess 4 plus the 4 Blood Crypts. 22. Pile Driver didn't feel good. And another arena. 23 lands, probably a little bit better. Yeah, I like this a lot. So, a little bit of a shorter stream today. Tomorrow we'll be back with another brew, starting the grind again. 10 o'clock CST. Wednesdays and Thursdays are a little bit harder for me to start at exactly 10 because I play at the local stores. On Wednesdays, I play at Nerd Rage Gaming, like you saw me stream Merfolk versus Goblins yesterday. And then also on today, we play at Boar's Hat Gaming in Elgin. And so 10 o'clock p.m. CST, we stream every day, except for Wednesdays and Thursdays. We'll probably start around 10:30, maybe on time, but probably around 10:30 if I can get home a little bit earlier. But